Our Asian odyssey begins on the early morning streets of Hanoi in northern Vietnam. Outside the offices of national cable TV station K+, producers, writers and cameramen get ready for a big day. In a few hours, a plane carrying the Arsenal team would land at Noi Bai Airport and make history.
Arsenal are the first big club in the world to arrive in Vietnam as part of a commercial tour. And our team from K+ can't miss this opportunity to show the atmosphere or the adoration of the Vietnamese people for the Arsenal team.
The arrival of a first-ever Premier League team was considered a national event in Vietnam and would make headlines not just on K+, but across all the country's network and cable stations. Wan Ding and his team would have no difficulty capturing the depth of feeling towards the Gunners as hundreds of fans descended on the airport.
Arsenal coming to Vietnam is really an incredible thing, especially for most of the people here who I don't think have enough the financial capability to go to England and watch them live.
For me, I've been waiting for 15 years for this opportunity, so it's been a lot. You can see that when the players, the Arsenal player, just appear for like a couple of seconds, we are just like boom.
The love from Vietnamese fans for Arsenal is always huge. Their love for the English Premier League is the same. There were not only Arsenal fans here, but also fans of other clubs like Chelsea. But they all love Arsenal footballers, and in particular, Arsene Wenger, the manager. Here there are some fans who call Arsene Wenger the father.
Before heading back to base in central Hanoi, the crew stopped for breakfast. If there's a national dish in Vietnam, then it's one which seems equally popular at any time of the day, a chicken noodle soup called pho. Vietnam may have been starved of the attentions of the big teams previously, but there's a great appetite for football. And Ding plays his part in bringing top-flight entertainment to a population of over 80 million.
At K+, I have different roles, but my main job is to be a commentator. In addition, I organise the production of news, and I am an MC. In these roles, my main task, and what I love most, is being a commentator.
At headquarters, the race was on to make the mid-morning report, though the pace was too much for some. With Vietnam's long history of conflict and political isolation, these modern facilities demonstrate how far the country has come. It has one of the world's fastest-growing economies, and from a football perspective, hopes that more of Europe's elite realise it's open for business.
When there are no big football teams coming to Vietnam, people don't think of coming here. For example, Thailand, Singapore, South Korea and Japan have all hosted big football events, so they've made their reputations. Once a big football club has come, then others will follow.
Nguyen Man Dung, a commentator and presenter for K+, hopes to be reporting on many more teams touring in Vietnam. Certainly the love affair the people have with the game looks set to continue. And with or without the tours, Dung believes that all the while the action can be watched, the fans will feel close to it.
The English Premier League will continue to grow in Vietnam because of its exciting nature, beautiful coverage, handsome players and their interesting private lives. People pay attention to all events that happen around the footballers and the league. It's beautiful TV.
The wait is over and the new season has begun. For Dung, Ding and the rest of the team, it's showtime.